Hi guys, let's in today's 9 minutes motivation at 9 am talk about love and relationship. One aspect of love and relationship. I cannot do justice to love and relationship in 9 minutes. It might take me 9 years to talk on love and relationships. Every time I get a chance to speak to two of them in relationship, especially new in the relationship, or two of them who are in love with each other, so called, and or they come to me for some help and discussions and counselings, whatever you want to say it. I've always seen that it's not things are actually very simple from where I see, but somehow they cook some khichdi in the mind in relationships, so it becomes a cobweb. When you cook that so-called khichdi in your mind, it creates a cobweb, and you're not able to see love in the relationship. It covers you up, it blinds you off. A lot of knots which can be slowly opened up, which I think you should keep doing it regularly in relationship so that you always have clarity, because wherever there is clarity there will be always strength. A statement I'll make and then I'll explain about it. If you love somebody, should make their life easy is what I've understood. If you love somebody, you should make their life easy. If you can live by this one sentence in love, in relationship, no, you'll have a very peaceful, beautiful, happy relationships. But somehow love is such a chemical locha which creates in the heart and then it goes into the head. Intelligence intelligence of people, or people of great intelligence, also behave like buffoons. That is the kind of chemical locha this love creates in relationship. One of the way to make sure that that chemical formula called love, if it has to remain love only and not get contaminated or manipulated and become ugly where you suffocate the other in relationship, this one ingredient you have to always keep in mind, that to keep adding is, are you making life of the one whom you love easy? See, by intention, nobody wants to harm anybody. There are very few people in the world, by nature only, they are bad or they want to do something. A very small percentage. But most of us, by intention, if you ask, all of them say, I didn't intend to do that. I just didn't mean it. So, which means by intention, we are not bad people. Or we don't want to commit something bad to our loved ones. It just happens. We are unaware of it, or because of the regularity of the relationship, or because of the familiarity of the relationship, we tend to ignore few things which we were very focused in the beginning of a relationship. This one thing should always be running in your mind. Am I making the life of my loved ones easy? It's very simple. I'm going to give you some simple examples. For example, I have been that stupid in my life initially. Now I realize. So in case today if I'm getting late to the house, uh, I make sure that I inform my family I'll be getting late by so much time. So bear with me, or don't get into hyper mode, or don't panic. I'll get little late today and I'll manage. They are peaceful. So many people I have seen, grown up people, grown up adults. Why are you waiting for me? I'm a small kid or what? I'll come. No. What will happen to me? Nothing will happen. No. Correct. Then if you inform your home, it makes their life easy. No. They're released. No. They have a relief and they can sleep peacefully. No. So many times we have programs in the college, and every time it gets little later than the time planned, the time scheduled, I always tell all the students or the participants, in case if you have not informed your family that you will be getting late, I think we are getting late, please drop a message so they'll be peaceful. If you truly love somebody, you should make their life easy. Another example I'll give you. I just randomly give examples what comes to my mind. You can relate with your own life. If you are upset for some reason, and you know what happens sometimes in love, in relationship, why are you upset also sometimes you do not know how other person is able to understand you're upset, and you're waiting that when he or she will understand you being upset so that they can do something about it. They might not even know it. They're not ignoring it. They don't realize you're upset, something is bothering you. Yes, by simply walking around with a long face, throwing tantrums, making unwanted noises, and giving enough so-called hints, then if you can just tell the person, excuse me, I think since last 1 hour, I'm little upset with something that you have done without your knowledge, and I want to talk about it. Other person might be in for a shock. He might or she might feel little offended, but I think it's okay. Sit and clarify the whole thing. Because you love the person, you are making their life easy. If you really love someone, then you should take up this responsibility to make sure that you make each other's life easy. You have expectations. Sometimes they are reasonable, unreasonable, valid, invalid. That does not matter. But if you have expectation, share it, express it. We have a very big complication which we have built. Most people, they have something called love test. People in relationship want to keep testing each other whether they really love or not love. It's why I call them as love test. Stupid love test. If you really love me, you'll understand. How? You have a TV here, screen is there, which keeps on scrolling right now, good mood, bad mood, this mood, that mood. And you keep on having this great expectation. If he or she really loves me, they will understand. What will they understand? They'll only understand you're a buffoon, you're a nut. And that's the only thing they will understand. I think why is something as simple as that? And after days together of unwanted cold wars and all these things, when you actually decide now there is no more you can do, you sit and talk anyways no. But last few days of peace, happiness, excitement, expression has gone for toss. It will not come back again, right? And then you realize actually the issue was very small. You could have dealt with that time only. If you love somebody, you should make their life easy. Always. I always asked. I'm asking all of you. If you like, you want me to speak on some subject, do write to me. I've seen so many. When will you speak on that topic? But you never asked me to speak on that topic. How will I understand? But you should understand now. How I will understand? I'm sitting on this side. I don't even know how many of you are watching that side. But if you can write a comment there, can you also speak on this subject? Sometimes your 9 minutes actually give a lot of clarity. This one topic is there, one doubt is there. Right now, nothing you will do, but you'll expect how is it helping this relationship between teacher and a student? Any aspect of life. Keep this one simple thought process in relationship where you have tremendous love. If you love somebody, you should make their life easy. Then your love is meaningful, purposeful, useful, responsible love. Otherwise, if you're making other person helpless and making life complicated for no reason, I think it's very immense amount of immaturity is being at display right now, which doesn't help anybody. Definitely not the two of them in the relationship. So please, if you love somebody, please make sure you make their life easy. With that belief that we will make each other's life easier by taking initiatives irrespective of the other person's behavior or their treatments to you. Let's start this beautiful day. Today's 9 minute motivation at 9 a.m. is inspired by life and love and sponsored by the Kingdom College, preparing you for life. I'm Deepak here, and my life is always beautiful and stay always on top of the life. Always work as a worship. So get set and grow. Here we go together. I believe I can. I believe I am. I believe I can. Guys, go get set and grow.